And we are live. Welcome to D&D in the Svenzone. We have Micah and Ron with us. Checking my levels real quick. Make sure I can hear you. I cannot hear you. Let me try that again.
We have
All
to say
right.
something.
Ron, are you here?
I'm here, yes.
Micah, are you here? My levels real quick.
Howdy ho.
Make sure I can hear you. I cannot hear you. Let me try that again.
Power level
All right.
9000.
Ron, are you here?
I'm here, yes.
Micah, are you here? My levels real quick.
Howdy ho.
Make sure I can hear you.
Is it the equivalent of an 11?
Awesome. Okay, so as I said, we have Micah, we have Reno, and we have me. I'm Sven. I am your game master. I am your guided yoga instructor. Sit back, relax, let your cares melt away as you watch our stream tonight.
Exactly.
So, when last we left our intrepid adventurers, they were in a Nomengard. They had. Let me move the map back a little bit so you guys can see and hopefully remember, because I know everybody's watching our streams. If you're not, they're on YouTube. Go look them up right now. We will wait.
Yeah, comment.
There you go. There you go.
All right, welcome back. So now that you're pumped and excited, this is the map that they came in from the waterfall and went up this little twisty path into the kitchen, and we're told to go talk to these two gnomes on the other side. So they sort of made their way around over this rickety bridge into this huge death trap of propellers, and the tricks, their rat sidekick expert, jumped up and turned it all off, and then they worked their way through, came into two guys who were arguing, two gnomes, and their names were Fibblestib and Dabbledob, and so they left them and went into and up into the king's quarters, the bedroom, if you will. There's King Nurldy and
Corbaz.
It's
there you go, King
ner-
Corbaz. So the two kings in there were,
it's ner-
one of them especially was freaking out because there's something killing the people. Something it's a mimic. They know what it is. They just haven't been able to find it yet.
Yep.
So they asked these two big strong guys with horns to go find and kill the mimic. So they called Fibblestib and um,
kill.
Dabbledob, and so they have been voluntold to help them. So they are walking in front of them with two long sticks and poking the walls and the ceiling and every torch sconce that they pass and lantern and little everything just make sure it's not a mimic. And that is where we left off. So, where would you guys like to go now? If you zoom out on your map, you can see it a little bit more. You can see where you've traveled, where you haven't.
I have a question. I have danger sense.
hmm
A range of 30. Is that? And it says gain uncanny sense for when things nearby aren't as they should be, giving you an edge when you dodge away from danger.
Sounds super useful.
I don't know. Is that something that I feel confident that I might be able to? I should probably be in the front maybe and
Yeah.
as I'm going along. But don't be
Sure.
don't be so emphatic about it.
I mean, it sounds like a great idea.
It's a great idea. Here, you go for it. Go for it, big guy.
I'll hold all of your personal possessions
Yeah,
and valuables as well.
exactly.
So, mechanically, that simply means that as long as you can see, So if you're not blind, deafened, or incapacitated for some reason,
Right.
then anything that you can see, you have advantage on for your deck save. So that's somebody casts a fireball spell at you, if a trap goes off, those type of things,
Right.
then you will have advantage to try to get out of the way before it hurts you.
I disagree with that interpretation.
I mean,
I'm just saying. I disagree. I think I should have an uncanny sense. It's uncanny. Otherwise, I'm just fast. I'm
Well, that too. I mean, as you're walking up to the chest, you realize, gee, that doesn't something doesn't quite look right, and then the arrow comes flying at you, and you're able to get out of the way. Whereas
or if I walk up to the
scrambles is
chest,
like, ooh, there's a
if I walk
chest.
to the chest, it's actually some sort of being. Then I say, hey, that guy's wrong.
That could
So
be,
you're saying
yeah.
that I'm not going to be able to call you on this definition.
It's we're saying the same thing, just a little bit different.
Really? Okay. Alrighty then.
So we will make it flavored, just so you'll have little wavy lines come from your head when
All
just
right.
before something
Yeah,
happens.
like
exactly.
spider senses.
That's right.
Exactly. Where it should be. Yeah, this should be very easy thing for me to handle.
Yep,
All right.
you
Am
could
I
go
in this
first.
part now? All right. I'm going to back up and a little map here. All right. So we're going the same way that we came in, or are we going to a different area? It looks like. I don't know.
So they are waiting for you to tell them where to go. So where would you like to go?
Yeah, we are already on the other side of this door, right? They're just everybody's standing behind me. I'm heading forward down into the.
Yep, that's
Correct.
right.
Okay.
There's
That's the way
no
we
other
came in.
exits
I'm
out
not
from the
showing.
king's room.
All right. Because it's just showing me the view of perception, perspective view. It's not showing me where we've been. That's why I'm trying to see where we are.
Yeah, and that weird.
So is there a door to the east? I mean west of me?
Opposite of Flibblestib.
Yeah. Is there something?
Opposite of Flibblestib.
Is there? Can I go that direction? I can't.
Nope, it's a hallway.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go. We're heading back down the hallway that we were up before. Okay.
Yes.
Much better. Much better. All right. Are they're leading the way, right? Or are we not?
No, you're leading
They're
the way.
leading the way. You're just telling them where to go because they're
Yeah.
stabbing things as they walk.
Yeah,
If you
with their
don't want
sticks.
them to help you, then that's fine. They're happy to go back to the other room.
They are doing a great job right now.
Yeah.
It's important. It's better than throwing the flask of oil everywhere and burning it. So let's just. This is
I
a
don't
good
know.
good
That's
start.
really efficient.
I know it is, but it becomes hard to breathe in a cave. You know, all
So
the
do you,
fumes, all the fumes and burning gnome. All right, yeah. So we'll continue straight down and follow the path. I guess
Sounds like
we,
a good idea.
we didn't encounter anything out when we were out in the hallway out there, or the big room. We didn't encounter anything on the fans, but that's assuming that they didn't move or whatever. So yeah, continue on. So these are just like hewn from the rock type of halls and stuff, passageways.
correct. And so if there were a stalagmite or a stalactite that was encroaching into the passageway, then they were you know
Take it
chiseled
down.
off and straightened. But for the most part, um, it's as natural as can be with making it comfortable for gnomes to walk around. So there are sections where it's you have to duck and dodge and
Right,
pay attention to what you're doing. Um,
but it's not like it's a wide 20-foot thing with
no,
massive ceiling.
each
It's
square here is 5 feet. So, yep,
okay. And then we have Cree with us, right?
Yeah, he's behind me.
Okay.
yes.
Alrighty then. Cool. All right. Let's continue down and we'll go down to the southwest.
Agreed.
Oops, come back here. So Dibble Dub and Fibblestib
Yeah, fiddle
uh,
faddle.
poking their way through, right? So this is a little stairway down back down to the room to our right, to the east, whatever. Come on down. All right, so here's a hallway over here. Good. Looks like it's a junction. Come on, why can't I move?
So it goes to the south and continues to the west.
Okay, that sounds cool. Hold on a minute. Let's see this thing works or not. All right, cool. All right, so let's head that way, I guess. Let's see. I need to move my map over again. Ooh, what's that? All right, so we saw the door that was down that one little hallway, and that stopped. And then we see what's coming around the corner here. Why am I low? What happened to Fibblestead? Supposed to be up here poking stuff.
And they say this leads to the
So a
throne
common
room.
The dorm room.
Throne
Throne
room,
room.
where the king sits.
Oh, okay. Well, that might be a way to go. What do you think?
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. All right. I'll open the door. There we go. All right. Take a look around. This is a big room, guys.
It is a pretty big room.
I announce. There's the throne. Okay. All right. So the ceiling is what in here is like 20 feet, or is it still pretty tight?
No, the ceiling here does go up to about 15 feet,
Okay.
and situated atop the dais are two squat thrones. Looks like they're made of scrap metal. You guys cannot sit in them because they're made for gnomes.
Okay. All right. Let's have a quick look around. Do I see anything that might obviously be something out of place?
Have they jabbed at the seats yet? Jab,
They
jab.
have. They're in the process of stabbing at them. Yes. I
Okay.
did not see anything.
Are there any
So-
paintings on the wall near me? Any tapestries or paintings near me on the wall? Perception
No,
check.
other than the two throne rooms, there is nothing else in the room. It's pretty bare for a throne room.
It says Scramble's Death Dealer. Perception check. I clicked it, but I don't see anything.
Correct, because you don't.
He's hiding it in the tower.
Yep.
Ah, I
Because
see.
you don't know if you just there's nothing there or if you don't see it.
Hmm. I'm
Right? So
gonna.
they stab each of the little steps, and they stab the thrones, and they go around. They stab the backs.
What, do they stab each other initially so we know that they're not mimics?
That's a good point.
We didn't even check.
They did not.
I'm
They
gonna.
could be.
We're gonna start a family quarrel right in the middle of our adventure.
I'm gonna shove Dibble Dab.
He's stabbing me.
I'm gonna shove Dibble Dab while Fabble Flib is behind him. While Flibble Slib is behind him. Just kind of nab him. Just a little. It's a hard poke. I don't want to hurt him. I just want to jolt him. Just like. Ah.
The jolting is successful. He stumbled. Oh, sorry.
He doesn't turn into a hideous monster.
Keep going, moving. Nope.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna head up then.
So one of them is good.
Where's for now?
Come on.
Do you want to go down or you want to go?
Let's go. Where else can we go? Go down.
Yeah, down through the door, I think.
So that leads to the storeroom.
Storeroom. That could be interesting. If it was trying to get somebody isolated, that might be a way to go.
Yeah, plus there's probably a lot of things that look like each other in there.
A lot of stuff in there, probably, or at least more so than. All right, here we go. All right, stepping up. I've got my sword. I'm ready at the ready.
So the door is actually locked, but they have the key.
Okay.
Dibble Dab has the key. He goes
Step
forward,
back a bit.
unlocks the door after
Right.
stabbing it, and then
Good call.
They step in, and you hear clank, 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 as they start stabbing everything in a room.
All right, we're looking around. What do we see here?
There's just this jumble of non-functional Nomus gizmos, loose gears everywhere, twisted bits of metal. You see some scraps of that the gnomes used to cobble together new inventions. It's
Okay.
just all over the place. And they're just going nuts, ching, clang, clang, going through and just moving slowly around the room.
All right, I'm looking up to see what's going on up. See anything that I'll pull out my javelin and maybe poke a bit myself, help out with the thing.
Okay.
This time when Fibblestib isn't looking, I want to poke him too.
Okay.
When he's
Same
not paying
thing.
attention to me.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to get in your way there.
I guess.
Clang, clang,
Guess
ching,
guess
clang,
that's
clang. It's really noisy.
Hmm.
So it takes about 10 minutes.
Okay.
We
But
bang
you
up
guys-
everything? Smash around enough?
I have a pretty good idea that they didn't miss anything.
Okay. Like a bull in a china shop here.
Yep. All right, so I'll have my sword in one hand, and I'm gonna have my javelin in the other to help with the poking and prodding of our guests here,
Good call.
or our hosts, I should say, right? All right. So where else is there to go though? Cree's been hanging back there the whole time. Where you been, Cree? Trying to help us out? What the hell? Cree's my best bud. All right, so
He is cool beans.
So you're
all right, there's a
on
doorway
your
up there.
map. You don't have like behind the door a moment ago. It should have been completely black. But where you've been before, to the east, for example, is
Yeah.
darker than what you can see, but you should still be able to see what was there before, can't you?
Like the throne rooms?
Right.
Yes. Yes.
So we still need to go up to our right or to the east. And I think there's a door over here.
I didn't see,
Down those stairs or whatever that is to the east.
right. Oh, there's
think
doors
that's-
over there.
I think that's a door. It looks like a door or something. Maybe it's not. If not, it's very least there's two hallways we haven't been down.
Okay. Where the stairs are, right?
Yeah.
All right. Oops. All right. That's right. There we go.
Yeah. Okay, that's not a door. I thought it was a door, the thing that I'm standing on. It's not a door.
There's two stairways we have not been down, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so let's see. Back up my map. Where's my map? Let's see. I'm gonna say we're gonna go. Let's just take the one on the north there, or maybe.
Okay.
Well, let's see. If you look at the mountain, it's massive. The south probably goes down farther, but
Yeah.
kind of weird the way it's set up.
Plus, we came through this one because there's the double fans there, so it makes sense to go to the one up here.
Yeah, I'll try the one to the north.
All right.
Yeah, it's also a little bit limited in its scope. So
What's over here?
let's see what we got here. Come on, there we go. Come down. Following you down there.
It won't let me go anymore.
All right.
Oh, never mind. I lied. I was mistaken. It will let me go more.
So we're going downstairs or we're going upstairs right now?
You were going downstairs.
Okay.
To the dungeon.
Exactly. So there we go.
All right. Perfect.
So there's as you come in, you smell smoke.
Ooh.
Sort of like when you go camping and you come home again. You have that stench on you for years.
It lingers
Um,
like a cranberry song.
not quite as bad as sand from the beach, but still almost as annoying. But that's what it smells like here. And there's 4 little side caves. There are sleeping areas with little wooden cots that are crammed into each of these little areas. There's cooking fires right in the middle there that have been put out.
Okay.
The remains of cook fires, um, and you see a bunch of gnomes.
Bunch of gnomes.
Most of them are asleep or sleeping. As you guys come down the steps, are you trying to be conscientious of their sleep, or are you just walking in?
um,
I think
I
we
don't think we can be conscientious and check for mimics. Can
Right.
we?
I don't know.
Can you politely jab something with your stick? I mean,
Consider okay.
if are they all asleep? What if we run in there and just scream real loud? I'll say that to Jackson. Hey, if I just run in there and scream real loud, the one that turns into a mimic is the mimic, and all the other ones are just normal dwarfs.
Do we know how fast a mimic would move? Could it move at the same speed as everybody else?
I don't know,
That's what I'm saying. So
but I assume it would be.
maybe that plan is just going
I
to get.
assume they would all be frightened in the
It's
same
not going to
way.
be
I don't know.
two massive dudes coming down the stairs. Ah!
I didn't even think about that because they're gnomes. They're like little people. Like,
I mean, how tall are you? Like 7 foot. I'm like 6'6".
yeah, I'm like 6'8", 6'9". We're pretty big.
We both have horns coming out of our head.
Yeah, we got a giant lizard guy with us and a glowing rat with a brain
It's gonna-
exposed.
We're gonna have a lot of peed pants here. We do
That's
that.
that's what we're trying to do. We're not making friends. We're finding enemies. I don't know.
You're very neutral good.
I think scaring someone is not necessarily a bad thing. I don't know. I don't want to hurt them, but I guess I'm gonna poke around the fire without discretion. I don't care how loud it is. Kind of jab through the fire with my axe.
Yeah, we'll be polite about see if they are. Yeah, they're 3 to 4 feet
Yeah, they
tall,
weigh 40 pounds.
like an owl.
You just midget toss that thing. Just yeet every one of them. If
Good.
anything happens, I could dual wield gnomes, one in
3
each
feet,
hand.
That's pretty. That's lighter than a dog would be if it's that big. That's true.
Yeah. Like there are Labradors bigger than that.
All right, so we have
All right,
obviously
so
shuffled in. We shuffled in. We haven't been all that careful with our noise level, but what are they doing? Are they
so-
waking up? Are they?
oh yes, they'll wake up. Most of them will. There's one who's still snoring, but most of them will wake up as Fibblesdib and Dabbledob start going around and poking stuff and poking the cots, and um,
Right.
a couple of them are like, oh, we haven't seen any mimics in here. Geez, we're all still here. They would be eating us if they were in here.
That was probably a correct thing. If they're still sitting there hanging out, they're probably not there then. This is waiting in action for something else.
That's what a mimic would want you to think.
I know, right?
It's very patient.
So
All right,
they'll
so
go around and into each of the little 4 rooms, checking everything, and looks like they do a pretty good job for the most part. Looks like there's no mimics in here, as far as you can tell.
is Cree out by one of the things out there to get outside? Is that a like a platform where he is?
Yes, this leads to the outside.
Outside. Okay.
It's a little patio. Rather nice little view from here if you would like to come see.
Yes.
A potato.
A breath of fresh air. All right, so we've gone this far. And we haven't seen anything. I'm telling you that I think that's got to be the other way.
All right, let's go the other way then.
I think so. Why am I I'm grabbing the? Why am I doing that? All right, my cursor has grabbed the hold of the mushrooms out there and is not letting go. It's dragging around a square 4 squares of the mushrooms, or wherever they are. Is that what they are?
Yes,
Yeah.
near mushrooms.
It won't let go. I'm serious. I can't get the
Try
it's like going
right-clicking.
around like this. I'm not letting go. How do I get it? How do I stop that?
Click it or right-click.
I've been doing both.
Okay.
Right click gives me all those extra things of arrow, X, shrink down, double thing, stacking thing, and a writing thing.
All right,
Those
hold
are
on
the,
a minute. Let me
those are the
find
official names in case you're writing this stuff down.
I will find the image so
All right.
that I can unshare it with you guys.
Yeah, it's not letting me do that. What's DPI? Oh, what happened?
Do you have your
Now,
mouse back?
nope, and I'm carrying around a picture of myself in a fist. All right, I don't know what. All right, I'm gonna close that already. No, they didn't do it.
That's funny.
That's weird. That's what I get for meandering out onto the balcony, right? Up, hold on, hold. All right, there. God, all right, I'm gonna have to be able to move here, so let's try.
If all
Okay.
else fails, you can leave the table and come back.
I'm just gonna walk away from my table, huh?
You should be able to minimize Fancy Grounds. That might work.
All right. Yes, it's like what the hell is that? Minimize it. Minimize. Bam. All right. Yeah, something's happening with my fucking mouse here. God damn it. Where's Fancy Grounds again? And
It's
nope.
it's Apple, so yes,
That's what it is.
just like they don't sell chargers anymore, so you have to pay to unrelease your mouse every
You
so
gotta buy
often.
the you gotta
Put-
buy the wire for the wireless mouse.
That's right. Put another quarter in your Apple Pay thing right there, and it'll release your mouse.
Yep. Yep.
You gotta channel the ghost of Steve Jobs. He's the one who controls the mouse. A little part of him is in every mouse.
I would not be surprised if his DNA is spread all over the place. All right, so in the process of doing that, I've now lost my thing. Okay, here we go. No, that ain't it. All right, my mouse is moving correctly. It still has a half image, a ghost image of myself I'm carrying around. I'm going to minimize that. Oh, there we go. Okay, there's that. All right, well, whatever. I'm permanently fisted like this. That did not come out right.
I don't think that's the verbiage you were looking for there.
All right, let's try this again. My fist is permanently closed.
There you go. You're clenching
That's
the image.
So I'll try using the arrow key then for now. What the fuck. All right, so we're gonna head back out where we came. Have we tested all the areas here?
Yeah, I think so. I think we've been through here pretty thoroughly.
I see all right now. I'm only seeing myself here. All right, I'm marking.
I don't know where you went.
I don't know where you went.
So he's
I'm in the room down by the fans.
Jackson is just
Oh.
leaving the gnome bedroom
Okay,
quarters,
you guys are already up there. What the hell?
and Scrambles went south and now came back.
All right.
Yeah, I thought that's where we were going, back down through the fan room, because we checked everything else over here.
Does this lead out to the fan room? You know that?
Yes, because I can see the fans on my screen. So if you keep going and then turn around that corner, the fans are down there.
Okay. All right. There it is. So
And then there's a switch.
Yeah, but there's nothing else there though. Oh, you think maybe we need to leave and come back some other way?
Well, because I thought we checked everything in here.
I think we did.
I think we did too. Let's ask Dweeby Dob, Dabble Dob, and Fibbleswib.
So yes, except for you would need to go check out the other side now.
So through the fans.
Through the fans, like over the
Okay.
rope bridge.
Okay.
Let's turn the fans off so we don't die.
That's a good idea. Come on. Stupid ass thing. All right. All right. I think my thing might be working again. Maybe I'm trying. Nope.
Here, let me try this. I'm going to delete your token. Did that do anything?
A black screen. Oh yes, it did exactly that.
Is your mouse still
My mouse is working okay, but I don't know. I
okay?
can't. There's nothing there to show. So, all right, I see my character now.
So hold on.
I think it's working right now. I don't have any of the mushrooms left. I'm not fisted, and therefore we're good to go. But now my character's way the hell over there, right?
I'm just moving you around so you can have the different rooms you've been to on
Oh,
your.
all right. All right. So
There you go. So now you should be able to see everything in gray, and where you are should be in white.
kind of, sort of, but
Correct.
kind of, sort of. None of these things are connected together.
Right.
No,
'Cause I didn't
not
take
perfect.
I didn't take you through all the little
Oh, okay.
stairways and
All
stuff.
right. I just wanted to make sure that wasn't me. All right. Here we go. All right. The fans are off. We're heading out. There we go. And how did the fans get turned back on again?
The switch.
I'll have to switch right in front of that. All right. Here we go. All right. That's working. I must step into the water. Okay. So we're going to go across the bridge again.
Yes, sir.
All right. Come on. Work with me. Come on. How do I get I cannot. There. Go down to the right. Come on. All right. Did you just do that?
No, you
All right.
didn't.
Yes,
Evidently,
I
I'm
moved you over.
All right. So I'm in control of my character again. There's stairs going to up, I assume.
Yes.
That's where the the baking gnomes were at. Remember?
Right. Right.
And then down here should be the mechanical spider things we saw. Those
No.
barrel things. No.
So here is I moved Cree in there so you guys could see a little more. So as you come up the stairs,
Hmm.
there are so again you've got mist coming down. What happened was you guys left the bakery, and then Jackson, wait.
All right.
What was you had left the bakery and gone down through toward the waterfall and climbed up, crossed over the bridge for whatever reason instead of crossing over and then climbing up. So you haven't been here.
Okay.
So as you come up these stairs, um, there's a voice calls out, "Who goes there?" And then they also say it in Gnomish as well.
It's the plumber. I come to fix the sink.
Okay, and a sling bullet will go flying past you, and Flibblestib will call out, "Allah, calm down! It's me and Dabbledob are here. We got friends. They've come to kill the mimic."
Kill the mimic.
How do we know you're not the mimic yourself? This could be a trick. What's this about the sink?
Poking myself. See, I'm not a mimic. Alrighty. Hear about a sink. All right. So
You've got to prove it. You're not a mimic.
that's a good question. How do we prove that?
So you
Do
have
I
a
do?
choice. You can try deception, intimidation, or persuasion. So deception, for example, you could try to trick them into thinking the characters have an audience with that you guys just left the king,
Okay.
or
Okay.
that the king is with you. You have rules, whatever. Intimidation, you can just scare them into thinking that uh, if they try to attack you guys, then you'll never be able to kill the mimic. Or you could try persuasion and convince them that they aren't trait changers, as surely if they were a shape changer, they wouldn't change into this giant freaking minotaur and a
Right. Barbarian.
tiefling. They would change into other gnomes. So which one would you like to try? Deception, intimidation, or persuasion?
I think persuasion. It's fine.
I think deception.
All right, so go ahead and give me a roll. You can DC 10.
Actually, I'm gonna go with intimidation because I'm probably better at that.
All right. Persuasion.
Do I go to my abilities to check that, or
Your
my skills? I mean,
Yep.
cool. Yeah, I am trained in intimidation. Perfect. Intimidation. I rolled a nat 20.
Wow.
All right, so you both succeeded in convincing these gnomes. Okay, yeah, I guess what you're saying makes sense. Okay, and they'll step aside.
How are you trained in intimidation?
You would know if you were bigger. You go around shoving.
I have a fist here. I'm gonna try out here.
You just shove gnomes around all over the place, set fires.
Right.
Eventually, people get intimidated by you.
Dragging people around by their necks.
Yeah, works great. Grimmy got me trained in intimidation.
That's right. All right. I'm going in close here. All right. What are we doing here?
So you see that there's a little path
Over.
going to the north, going to the east, west where you came in, and there's a little ledge that goes down 5 feet, and then to the south.
Okay. All right. Let's see. I think we should go. Well, what are they? What is what's Ula doing? Are they hanging out there? What area are we in here? What's this room for?
Oh, I had it wrong. I'm sorry. So the thing below you is up. So there's a ledge, and then there's a lid, like a balcony above you, going
Okay.
off.
One down to the south. You're talking about.
Correct.
Okay. All right. So let's head this way. I guess then, right? Should go this way.
That's where Scrambles just went. Yes.
All right. We're following Scrambles then. Scrambles is heading that direction.
Yeah, it just went down around the corner.
All right. So you see, he continues around,
Seemed like a good idea.
and you see that there are, as you make, see there's steps going up.
Going up the steps now.
So we're going up like in a tower type of thing. Because if that's below us, are we going up to? Never mind.
Are there any paintings or anything I can smash in on the way up?
Nope. This is just rock. You're not sure exactly why they did this, but as you come out here, you see you're back where you started. You're just 5 feet higher.
Okay.
Huh.
All right. Let's just go down the ledge there and go up north then.
Yeah, I guess. It's only 5 feet, so I'm just going to jump down.
And what have we lost? Oh, come on.
I'm going to do a superhero landing when I land. Wham! Super cool superhero landing.
Nice.
To further cement my intimidation.
Exactly.
So we went a big old loop-de-loop for no stupid reason.
You know, there's no mimic there.
That's true.
Except for that Stib and Dob were not there to poke around for us. Sort of living dangerously. I call them Stib and Dob now.
All right. So you guys are heading north.
Why not?
So
There.
you come to a split in the passage.
Yes.
Pressure split.
All right, so this front one's going to go out again. I'll bet to the ledge there, and I'm looking what looks like
Allegedly.
alleged.
Damn. Terrible.
All right, Jackson will take a quick look out here and make sure that's the case. Well, there's steps. Something going on here. Steps going down,
Yes.
so they could be going outside. Okay. So wait, hey guys, another thing out here, up here. Did they just walk right past me?
I don't know. I'm in the room with Cree. Never mind. There you are.
I don't know where Cree is either. So
All right. So hold on, guys. I gotta lock you down because you guys are spread out throughout the world.
I just followed Cree into the room.
So ignore Cree most of the time because I'm just he's what the
Viewers.
stream sees.
Yeah.
So I usually just like move them around real quick and then so you can at least expose what you guys are looking at and seeing and stuff. All right. So
okay.
Jackson, so you went back out and how far did you go to the left?
I just went out to the stairs right there, the little ledge thing going down, and I noticed that there was another hallway going out to the north, and I yelled that out, "Hey guys, hallway out going out to the north here."
Okay.
And then I stepped around the corner to find you guys again. So that's where we are right now.
All right.
But Cree has run off into this room. This looks like it has some sort of barrels or something. That looks interesting. So where's
Agreed.
Stib? Hey Stib, come poke some stuff over here, man.
Okay, again, Cree's behind you guys. He's not in the lead.
Oh, he is now.
So where are you going?
We're going into this room. Right
I
there.
agree. I think room of barrels is a good idea.
Yeah, it could be something here. We could at least have some meat or something, right? Some beer. All right.
I'm gonna go into. I'm going right here.
I'm going back to the middle of the room, basically. I'm tagging it, have a look around all the way around.
Okay.
What am I seeing? What am I seeing?
And
Is this
so
like a cellar?
what you're
Is it
seeing is there are 12 40-gallon barrels set into wide, into these
Dang.
the 3 alcoves, I mean. Their barrels are secured by a wooden brace. And it
Okay.
looks like that the ones in the south have been tapped with wooden spigots.
Ooh. Shall we sample it? All right, so I'm thinking that this is a highly likely place to be ambushed, so I think we should be checking around extra carefully.
I'm gonna walk up and tap this one aggressively with my hand. Is there anything inside this one?
So this one is
It's labeled Sauvignon.
that's right.
The next one is Chardonnay.
Ah. So I have the same issue you did, Ron. I've got a weird thing going on with my mouse. Let's see if I can move this over here. All right, 1 second, guys. Let me get this back. I can do it through the characters. All right, so Mike, you bang into the barrel, and nothing happens.
I have a perception check and then roll for initiative. Roll for initiative. Is it full or empty?
So the one you is about half full. You hear it slosh, and as the one next to you, to the right where Dibble Dab or the other guy is,
Dibble stib.
Stib, man.
is sounds like it's almost empty, whereas yours is about half full.
Okay.
Story and Homekin.
They're all tapped, or they're like going through them one at a time. You think?
The four to the south. Here it is. I found the map finally. The four to the south have taps in them.
Right.
And
But
here
would
it
they be
is.
tapping all of them at the same time? So they like different stuff.
The four of them are all tapped at the same time. Yes.
Can I try the one in front of me? See what it is and take a drink of it?
So you open it up and go to taste some, and the barrel next to you blinks
I
and
don't like that.
goes to bite you.
Ooh.
And it is mushroom wine.
Mushroom. Alrighty.
And for those of you who are not familiar with mimics,
You can warn a person. I'm sitting there zooming in. All of a sudden, that comes in and goes.
one example of if a mimic decided to be a chest, and because I like it, I'll show you guys the picture from last week. Actually, this is a new one you haven't seen yet.
Oh, there you go. That's pretty cool.
But as you can see in this picture, a mimic can be virtually anything,
Right.
from a cup to a rug to a chair to a hanging plant.
To the house. Are they limited in their size, or is it a magical ability?
Uh, the size of the mimic depends on is the size of what they can change into. So,
Okay.
most traditional mimics are medium, so they could stretch into a door or form into a chest, but they could not become a coffee mug because it's too small. But they
Right.
could become a table with a coffee mug on it.
Oh, okay.
So
That's
they have to use up whatever mass they have, but it can be stretched or combined or whatever.
cool.
Anyway, so this was a barrel and a stand, and now it is biting scrambles.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this pseudopod, it's actually doing both. Let's see. So it's actually it's just part of the tap just forms and reaches out and tries to grab you.
Does it succeed? So are we surprised, or we've been expecting it? So
Yeah. Do you have an uncanny tingling?
now.
So no, you were not surprised because you were expecting it.
That's good.
All right, and he does hit.
All right.
Boo. I don't like that.
Side history, nature, perception.
All right, so let me see what's going on here. Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to figure out.
Yep.
Close my pictures so the stream can see what's going on. Move this over. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. So now they can see the combat tracker. They can see the chat. And they have a nice close-up view of the room you guys are in. Meanwhile, Mr. Mimic here. This place is called Mimic and Mushroom Wine.
Okay.
Close, close, close. All right, now I can actually see some of my fancy grounds again. Adhesive. All right, so the Mimic adheres to anything that touches it or it touches. A huge or smaller creature, which is what you are, is also grappled by it.
Grappled.
Oh,
Okay.
please. I love grappling.
All right, so this is basically a huge sticky mess that has now grabbed you. It hurts a little bit as it pummels into you, but now it's sticky, and now it's trying to pull you into this mouth that shows up as well.
That can't be good.
I'm pretty anti getting eaten alive, so
So it does not have. It cannot do both, so it just grabs you at this point. So
good. So am I grappled now?
yes, you
Grapple?
are grappled.
Okay.
And I am throwing that on you.
Grappling means where's grapple? No, I do what that means.
Waiting for the fancy grounds to catch up. Here it is. Grappled.
Yeah, I put grappling on myself by accident.
So you can go to your combat tracker, and there's a head with dots around it.
Yeah.
Click that.
Okay.
It'll show all your stuff, and you can minus. Yep,
Got it.
perfect.
See, my danger sense is on. It did not kick in very well here.
You weren't in danger.
Okay, he's in danger. He's being bit.
But you don't care about him. It's not you.
It's true.
Hey,
You're happy it's not a.
Hey, Stibbs over there, though. He's my friend.
Here it is. Conditions. All right. So I was looking for this to share it with you guys. Here you go. So if you care, as a player and a DM, I drop this into one of my hot bars.
Condition.
So I always have it. So to answer your question, the grappled
grappled.
speed becomes 0, so it can't benefit from any bonus to your speed.
Damn it.
And that's pretty much all it does. It makes it to where you cannot move. Usually you're not just grappled. Usually you're grappled and restrained or incapacitated or something like that, paralyzed. But in this case, you
They're
just
being
can't
held in
move.
place, basically.
He
Yeah.
just can't move. So he can still attack. He can still do everything else. He just has this thing attached to it, so he can't
Okay.
walk away.
All right.
So Kree will move up.
So are we in the battle now right now or no?
Yes. And he has that and that and that. So he's going to try to blast it from a distance with his spelly spell. So a blast of radiant light comes down on it. And it gets a 1, so it did not save. So it takes a little burn damage, so it gets a little warm as it's attached to you.
Okay.
And Fibblestip screams, "Ah! The mimic's there!" and moves back.
Come on, Stibby.
He's quite brave.
I know.
He's like Sir Robin.
He's a daring one of the two.
Huzzah.
All right, Trix, what would you have him do?
Trix is going to run up and bite the mimic that is closest to me.
There's only one mimic, isn't there?
Yeah.
Okay.
He is very close to me. Go ahead here. There he is.
This is round 2 already. Okay.
Action. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then he's going to bite it. Which
Okay, so
is...
What is his speed?
30.
I think it's 30 even. Main page. Speed is 30.
Okay.
And then bite is action. Where's his bite action? Dodge, hide, bite.
Piercing javelin is
It does not bite him well.
8 plus 4 slashing.
All right, so it bites the stand, and then it realizes the stand was not the mimic, it was just the barrel. Jackson.
I'm going to use my trick attack. Go. Acrobatic move.
There you go. So you see he's Scrambles has got this thing stuck to him.
So I'm gonna go over to 5, 10, 15, like right there, and I'm gonna stab it with my javelin. Right, just plenty of room. I'm coming in from the top, out of
Okay.
his way, solidly hitting him, and doing damage immediately. All right.
Absolutely.
So what? Roll the damage.
Yep, roll to see if you hit.
Ah,
Just murder it.
really? I'm right there.
All right, give me a
Literally.
percentile. There is a 50% chance that you hit the mimic with the javelin. 47. So you luckily did not. So it you go and it moves out of the way. You scrape against the back of the wall. Okay.
Okay.
Fibblestib is
Stibby.
staying over here. Dabbledob is gonna screech, ah! Once he realizes that it's actually could be a barrel, and runs back over here with his friend.
You guys stay together over there in case there's another one. They'll just
All right, so now he gets to try to bite you.
I don't even get to attack back?
You're next.
Oh. So he attacked me as like a surprise move?
Correct.
I don't like that. If only I had an uncanny sense of when danger was near.
I thought isn't Scrabble's after Dibbledog? Or just jump around. Oh, that's right. Never mind. I forgot that they're always
So
out.
it felt like he was going to hit you, but he really didn't.
Better not have.
going on with healing?
So he goes to bite you, and you're able to move enough. So now that his turn is done. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. He has advantage because he has you grappled. So he gets to try again.
Try again. As in a double move.
But this is a miss. It should have been at with advantage. So you roll twice and pick the higher one. And his first roll was higher. So he missed. So
Is that what advantage means?
yes.
Yeah.
And disadvantage is you roll twice and pick the lower.
Take the lower.
So
Oh. So it's not part of the modifier situation then.
no.
Okay.
So you're so
Grappled.
he has. There it is.
So I'm
So
currently
you can take
grappled.
you can use your action to try to escape, or you can just hit it.
I'm just gonna hit it. Big old 9.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Dang.
Are you using your? Why would you be using a crossbow?
Oh, because I grabbed the wrong thing.
Is there a difference in the attack?
Yeah. +2.
So it would have been a 12.
Yeah, it would have
Okay.
been instead of 4, it would have been a 6 plus. Would have been +6 instead of +4. Would 12 have hit it or no?
We're looking right now.
12.
Yep, that is
Cool.
it.
Yes.
Yay!
Nice.
I'll take anything I can get. Okay, so back to my damage. Then it's that. Oh, my stupid thing is covered by my sheet. 1 second. Gotta move it onto my sheet. Okay, here it is. Great axe. 1d12. Mimic.
Nice. 8 damage is good.
It's better than nothing.
All right. So is that it for you?
Let me see if I have any kind of.
You can't move. Oops, I clicked it by accident. But you
I
can't
can't
move.
move.
So
Can I, instead of moving, can I do 2 actions to fight it or no?
No.
Okay, I can't double fight. Nope, I don't think I'm gonna do
what
anything.
about your horn thing?
I don't know. Yeah, it is a bonus action, but I don't know if I can do that whenever I want. Let me read it here. Read it. Immediately after you hit a creature with a melee attack. Yes, I can.
Okay.
All right, so I can do hammering horns to it.
So before you do that,
Yes.
as your axe sinks into it and you do damage, it's stuck. So it sticks in him and it stays there.
I don't want to smash my face into it then, I don't think.
So that was a good clarification then.
Yeah, I'm not going to smash my face into it then.
Okay.
So ignore the hammering horns.
Gotcha. All right. So Kree is going to do his nice little burny again. See if it works.
Cool.
It did fail its saving throw because it's got a big axe holding it down and it's stuck to a minotaur. Takes a big 1 point damage. He doesn't want to hurt you, so just careful.
Yeah.
Alright, so now here we go again. So now I'm going to do it the right way, so it'll automatically do it. And that is a hit. So this one, you notice there's it burns besides just its saliva is stinging and burning into you a little bit. It has some sort of acid.
Yuck.
Tricks.
Holy crap.
All right, Trix is going. Trix is going to. Let's do psychic damage to it. See if we can freak it out into dropping me or something.
Not going
Is
to
he
bite
gonna-
it again?
He's going to remain grappled the whole time?
No, especially if he can see that Scrambles is stuck inside of him.
Okay.
Probably not a good idea.
Yeah, I was sad that you missed last time. Because it would have had a
So
little trick snack.
it fails. Is that good or bad for me?
That's good. The mimic fails. So roll your damage.
Damage. 3.
And because it is grappling you, it is also grappled. So you can't move it. Because its speed is 0. But it does take the damage.
Good. And then as a bonus action, because can't Trix do free bonus actions?
He can. He has.
I'm gonna have.
He can help.
Yep, I'm gonna have him help Scrambles because I am adjacent to a monster that Trix is tracking. Isn't that the rule?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to have him help Scrambles.
All right. So it is now Scramble's turn.
Okay, Scrambles
So
is going.
now your axe is stuck in him. You can pull
Yeah.
another weapon and attack, or you can use your action to free yourself. I'll say you can free yourself and the axe at the same time. So it's either all or nothing. You get totally free with your axe, or
Okay,
you're stuck, or you can attack with something else.
I am going to. I don't know. I'm going to unstuck myself, I guess. I'm
All right. So
assuming
is it athletics? Let me push it to you. Clear, unselect.
it's not a strength to ungrapple yourself.
It is, but athletics uses strength,
The main
and
one.
you are proficient in it, so you get a bonus.
Okay.
It's better than just using straight strength, and it is this 13 request.
Are you sure I'm not trading athletics on my little star page?
Okay, you may not be, but this is what it would have been. So you're
I just rolled better.
+4, so it's the same for both. Yeah, in your case,
Okay.
but you always want to use your skill if you can, because a lot of times you're going to be trained in a skill instead of just a flat stat.
Yeah, I'm just not. I don't have athletics yet, unfortunately. I'll get it eventually. But anyway, 21 to free myself.
You okay over there, Reno?
I'm going to go blow my nose here.
Okay.
Am I free?
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense because you have acrobatics.
Yeah,
So
I have
that brings it
acrobatics.
up even with your athletics. So you're just as good. So that makes sense. Anyway, so you're free. So so that would count as your action. You have a bonus action, but I don't think you have anything of a bonus action that you want. Let me remove
I can do fighter's surge.
grapple
I
from
don't
you.
feel like. I don't think I'm
Oh,
going to
you're
do
hurt?
very much.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you're down to 9 hit points out of it. So you're down 15 wounds.
Yeah, I'm down. Where's my health?
So look at the
Main
combat tracker too. You'll see.
skills. Oh, the combat tracker.
hmm Shows your hit points as 9, max is 24, wounds 15.
Okay, so yeah, I want to heal myself.
Yep.
I'm going to
So,
use my action surge.
yep. Let me
Or
see.
second. I'm going to use second wind. That's what that is, right?
Yes, second wind. You can also use action surge if you want. Um, action surge gives you an extra action, so you can
Yeah. No,
attack again if you want.
I'll use second wind so I can heal.
Okay.
You can heal
Yeah.
yourself.
Yes, I can.
Wah,
Click the die.
wah, wah, wah.
1.
So you get 3 hit points back.
Better than none.
Yeah.
It's barely better, but it's still better.
All right. So It is now Kree's turn. He's going for his. It's been working so far, so and he doesn't want to get stuck to this thing, and he can't really get past it anyway. So blast it with his radiant burning damage. It succeeded, so he does not take damage this time. Now that it's no longer stuck, he went to hit it, and it got right as Scrambles rips free, and they both separate. Beam of radiant light comes down and misses Jackson.
Okay, stabbing him with the javelin.
Okay. This time it is a hit. Roll your damage. And so you stab into it, do a little bit of damage to it, and your javelin is stuck.
Okay.
And it's your turn again. So you can either spend your action to try to rip the javelin off, or you can just attack it with something else.
I'm gonna attack it with my other javelin.
Okay. Pull out another javelin.
Stab it in. Here we go. Gonna do some damage this time.
It's gonna look like a matador and a bull.
That's right.
All
Exactly.
these things sticking out of it.
Critical.
Nice.
Huzzah.
Heavy damage, number 6. Nice.
All right, so now 2 javelins are stuck into it. And it is its turn, so it is going to go and try to attack you with this little sticky hand. Whoosh, and it missed.
Good job.
Come on. All right, Trix.
Okay. Trix is going to, I don't know, probably do the same thing he did last time and try and psychic damage. Well, he has to run away. He's not holding anybody, though, because he missed Jackson, correct? So we're going to try and psychic
Correct.
damage it again. See if it'll run by us or try to run through us.
Okay.
Let's go ahead. Sorry, I gotta grab his character sheet. All right, Trix. Cast it on the mimic.
It's saved.
Dang it.
All right, Scramble. Oh, is it going to help again?
Yep, he's gonna help Scrambles. Yeah, let me grab his help action. Help. Scrambles. And is that pinging noise Scrambles?
Yes. It's now Scramble's turn. Yep.
Okay. I know if I hit it with my axe, it might take my axe.
Nice. You're the only one that can understand that, though.
I know. I'm swearing under my breath.
I'm going to hit it with my axe again.
Okay. All right, and so with the advantage, you hit dirty 20.
Huzzah.
Grappling.
Where? Big old 5
5
damage.
damage, and your axe is stuck.
That's fine. Now
Don't
my
forget
second...
You do have an action search if you ever want to use it.
Yeah, so my second action, instead of running away, can I yank my axe out of it or no?
No, you don't have a second action. You have a
I just
bonus
attacked.
action. Right.
Don't you have move and attack?
Yeah, you can move, but you can't
Oh.
yank your axe out now.
Okay. I will do nothing.
Okay, so Kree. Looks like we were able to hit it pretty well. So he's just gonna save his saving throw. I mean his spells to heal if it need be. Blast it again. This time it fails. So it takes 7. There we go.
Nice.
And top of round 5, it is Tricks.
Trix is gonna go ahead and cast a spell again because he knows biting it's a bad call. And it saves. So he is going to be helpful then.
Okay.
And this time he will help Jackson.
Awesome.
By doing what?
He's just helpful. So any of your next check you do, whether it's an attack or whatever you
So
do,
he
you'll
is
get
going
advantage on it.
to
Be helpful then. You'll
Okay.
roll 2 dice, take And the this higher.
time
he will
Okay.
help just because you were next to him.
Right.
Awesome.
By doing what?
Okay. Yeah, so he's sort of sending messages to it mentally and stuff and just distracting it so it's easier for you to hit it. So go ahead. So it's got 2 javelins stuck in it.
I'm just gonna wail on it with my sword now.
Okay.
I had enough of it. I saw Scribble's axe get stuck in it, so that's why I'm using the javelins. It's not working, so I'm just whipping it down with a sword. Here we go. Long sword. Hits.
So you dropped a 3 and we used the 8 instead. So because he helped you, you were able to hit it.
Awesome.
Nice. Sword sinks into it, and now it's stuck. Alright, so these guys, doesn't matter, it's making me look at them anyway. Alright, so Kree doing his dance that he's been doing. Woof. So you guys have all these, now it has an axe, 2 javelins, and a sword stuck in it. Beam of light comes down. And again, it sizzles a little bit. This time doing 8 damage, and that is enough to finally kill this thing.
Nice.
Yay!
You guys did 56 points damage to this thing eventually over time. 5 rounds.
Not too
So you
shabby.
are out of combat. Go ahead and initiative. Clear
So
all initiatives.
are we able to? We have to like put our foot on and get these things out of there, or are they stuck in my magic, or how? What's the
So you put your foot on it, you yank your javelins off and your sword, and now
okay.
your foot's stuck. And so you have to use your javelin to stab into it and pull your foot off. Now your javelin's stuck. But eventually, yes, you're able to get all your stuff.
All right.
And you have some nice mushroom wine if you want to get a little refreshment while you're there.
There we go.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So what are we doing about scrambles? We gotta take care of your wounds, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty hurt.
I got a healing potion.
So Kree will come over and heal you.
Oh, that's nice of him.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Oof.
Another 3. He heals as good as I do.
All right. Well, I think we need to use the potion.
There we go. So now you have you're only down 3.
Screw the potion. You're good.
Yeah.
And again, as soon as the next combat starts, you can use your well. You have to take a short rest, but
Short rest first, yeah, and then I can
Point.
second wind.
So if you guys stop for an hour and take a rest, you guys can do that. So the two gnomes are very excited. Oh, wow, that was great job, great job. Wow, it's we're so happy you finally killed it. We knew you could do it. The kings are gonna be so excited.
So we should probably just go around the room and just do a quick poke on all the barrels and see make sure there's nothing else going on.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay, so you check around the room, and you find that there are no other mimics.
Yay!
Very good.
And so you know that it's not the poking that does anything. But if you ever poked a mimic, it would stick. Whatever you're poking it with would stick to the mimic.
Oh, I see. It's like sticky
So
dig. Okay.
that's all you're doing is you're not trying to jab it to cause
Right.
pain or do anything. You're just seeing, does this stick? Nope. Does it stick? Nope. So that's all
Okay.
they've been doing.
Makes sense. It's a gummy bear.
Now we know that. So yeah, if there's no more mimics in here, I think we should go back up to the king and get our reward, our magic item.
Exactly.
The whole reason we came here.
Exactly. All right. So we're gonna do that then? I'm still in combat mode.
Let me go ahead and free the tokens. There you go. All right. So where did you want to head to?
Back to the king.
All right. So we will save some time. Let me do this. Move here. All right, so as you guys come back, the kings are very excited, very happy. And so they now work to get King Nerkly off of his chair. They come in with a special solution because he was glued. He had glued himself to a chair to make sure that he wasn't attacked by the mimic.
Sounds smart.
And it worked because he wasn't attacked by the mimic.
Yeah. 100% of the time, it works 60% of the time.
Where the hell did it go? Just one more second. Okay, so they tell you that they will take care of the mimic and make sure it gets disposed of properly.
Pour salt on it.
Here it is.
Which, by the way, don't ever do that to a snail.
To a snail, okay.
It's horrific. That's why it's considered to be completely considered to be inhumane treatment to do that.
But they're not humans.
Totally serious with a slug. It is considered to be inhumane.
I just don't think I'm not a child anymore, so I think we're good.
Well, no, yeah, like we used to have when we moved in here, we had some slugs coming into the house. So that they said to put salt down there, and it would keep them away, and it does. But the problem is if they happen to fall into it, it is it's horrific. It's really bad. I understand why they specifically say it's horrible to make your kids don't do this because it is just. If they were screaming, man, you'd have nightmares. You'd have nightmares. It's so bad. It's horrible.
You can do the same thing to yourself with ice. If you take a bunch of salt on your hand, put ice over it, you'll burn yourself too.
There you go. That's probably what it is. Chemical reactions. It's gross. All right. So we're talking to our
So
little people, and what are they saying?
they the two kings talk to Dibble Dab and Flibblestip in Gnomish, and the two lead you back to the room that had all the piles of stuff scattered everywhere in the storeroom,
Stuff.
and he unlocks it.
Cool.
We should have
And they
stolen
come
more
in
things.
and they start digging through the stuff. Takes about 10 minutes, but
Taking stuff.
after a moment, um, the one of them hands you a stick. It's a rod that's about 1 foot long.
Cool.
He's as he's digging through, he's like, "Aha, found it!" And he walks over and hands it out. Which one of you is going to grab it?
I'll go ahead and take it.
Yeah, I don't care about the stick.
And he's let's see, where is Gnome?
It's a stick of mimic poking. Any mimic you poke with the stick sticks to. It's magic.
So he gives you a like I said, it's 1 foot long,
Okay.
and he says, "Okay, say, crack 'em,"
All right. I say crack them.
and whoosh, the thing grows to a 10-foot pole, and clang hits the ceiling and scrapes. And
That's
he
pretty cool.
says, "Okay, now say, Nixar,"
Nixar.
and it shrinks back down to a 1 foot long rod.
Nice.
Nice.
So it's considered a weapon, huh?
And it is not a weapon; it is a pole of collapsing.
Ah, I have one of those.
There
And
you
no
are.
power to thank you, perverts. Where'd it go?
And they're putting in a party sheet.
See, this is it right here.
If it stays elongated for more than 4 hours, you have to go talk to your doctor.
It's a pole of collapsing. I'm afraid to open this though.
All right, and they so they're digging around and they find this
It's
hat.
magical.
No, we can't see it
Well, you will in a second.
because of Chroma Cam. So he holds out a hat.
I'll grab at the hat.
No.
So he says, "Well, this may not help you because you have to be a wizard." So this allows you to use you can use your hat as like a wand, so you can cast spells through it.
Oh, that's cool.
So you don't have to use different, Eye of Newt and different bat guano for your spells.
Okay.
Pinches of sand. You also learn a cantrip, which is a 0 level spell that you can cast as many times as you want. You can learn one of those for free. So this doesn't do you any good at this point, but you can always sell it because you don't have a wizard.
Right.
Although when you guys level up to level 3, one of you could become a wizard.
Dual cast. No thanks. I don't want to be a wizard, Harry. I'm fine being what I am.
Right.
All right, and then you find another stick.
Dobby is a free elf.
And he holds out the other sticks, and this time it's a rod. Looks to be about 18 inches long this time. It's a little fancy stuff on it.
It's a little bit longer than a foot, so I would like that one, and I'll hand Jackson the hat. Here you go. I want mine to be just a little bit bigger.
Jackson already has a hat on.
Oh, this one doesn't have a picture. Okay, I was just checking. Okay, so this, he says, it explains what it does, and so you can take one of your actions when you hold it, and you can create a harmless burst of multicolored light at a point you can see up to 60 feet away. The
It's a
light,
wands of disco.
that's right, but not only that, it also then explodes. There's a crackling noise that can be heard 300 feet away. The light is
Dang.
as bright as a torch, but only lasts for a second. So it's basically like a firework.
It's a firework thing.
And it has 7, you can do it 7 times a day, and it
Holy snap.
recharges at dawn. But if you use all 7, then you roll a 20-sider, and on a 1, it goes away. It dissolves into dust, and it's called the Wand of Pyrotechnics.
That's pretty cool.
So it makes big bang and a flashy flash. So let me throw that in.
So how far out does the burst go? Do we get to control how far it is? It just comes out
Yeah, I just gave you the
60 feet.
I just shared it to you. Yeah, it goes up to 60 feet, but it can be heard up to 300 feet away
300, no, yeah.
because it's very loud. All right, and the last one is
What I'm asking is, can you control how far out the burst goes?
up to 60. Yes, it says up to 60 feet.
Right. So I can do it 30 then.
Yep, you can do it 5. You can do it right
Okay.
in your face if you want.
Okay. All right, cool. That could be definitely useful for distraction. They go into a place and there's a bunch of people. You throw it out into a corner on the opposite side.
Will you imagine how many people are going to go, ooh, look, pretty lights, and then it explodes and it's so loud and terrifying?
Yep. So
Just imagine if you're holding a sparkler and then out of nowhere that sparkler exploded like an M80. You know how terrifying that would be?
Yes.
Not fun anymore.
Yep.
Like, oh, look, it's harmless. Blah! 300 feet away noise. That's loud.
Yes. Yep. M80 is almost exactly what it sounds like. So except it doesn't make the whistling noise as it goes out. But you could do it. You can with your mouth.
Yeah. Wheel.
So the last one he has is a small little amulet that has little interlocking gears.
Cool.
Swallow it.
So Jackson will take a look at that.
Okay, and you can actually hear it if you put it to up. You can hear it tick tick tick, tick like a watch.
Right. Can in my experience as a smith and whatnot, can I recognize what it is? Like that.
So it is a clockwork amulet.
As he's listening to it over his shoulder, I'm going to go, you're dumb. And then lean back. Did you guys hear that? It's crazy.
So anytime, once a day,
It's right. It's right on time.
when you go to make an attack, you don't roll a 20-sider and you just have a flat 10. 10 plus whatever your attack is. It's as if you rolled a 10 on the die. So
plus your initiative, plus your modifier.
Yep. Plus your
That's
modifier. Cool. So once a day for an attack roll, you get to use it. And it's called a clockwork amulet. There it is.
Is a 10 is going to be enough to hit, or that you're hoping it hits?
Well, it would add your modifier to that 10. So if you had 10 plus whatever your strength modifier is, or whatever your modifier would be, it's an auto. You won't fail for sure, which is nice.
Right. So like in the mimic, he was hitting it with a 12,
Right.
so he knows he would hit with this.
Yeah, it would have been a 16 had I had that.
So you're still rolling on top of it, or the addition is being put on the 10. Period.
Correct. As if you rolled a 10, as if your die roll was a
Yeah,
10.
something that we had to have an 18. It wouldn't do it. If
Correct.
you only had a plus. Okay.
Yep. All right. So they are in the party sheet. Who wants what? You have the clockwork amulet, the hat of wizardry, the pole of collapsing, and the wand of pyrotechnics. Or you can just sell them all, keep them all. Remember, the quest said whatever you don't not going to use, bring back,
Yeah.
and numbnuts will buy it from you.
Right. Right.
I don't really care about anything besides the explodey wand. I think that's super cool, but
Yeah,
if
Definitely.
that's something that you definitely want, that's fine too. As long as one of us has the explosion wand.
Yeah, I think that's a good distraction weapon. So yeah.
The staff is super cool too. The if we can get the dragon to eat it, just expand it in its mouth, that'd be cool. But I don't think it'd be that. I don't think that's nearly as good. Neither of us are wizards. Maybe can a Kree use the hat?
No.
Oh, then yeah.
He's a divine spellcaster.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense for us to have the hat then. So
Right. We'll sell that off. The polar collapsing we should keep. The clock amulet we should keep.
I agree. The auto 10 is pretty good, but
we sell off the hat and we'll sell off this gemstone.
the
Okay, so who's taking the amulet?
I'll take the amulet and the pole, and you can take the one of pyrotechnics.
yeah, I'll take the star wand thingy.
The wand of pyrotechnics.
Yeah, the pyrotechnic wand. The disco fever wand.
All right, so there you go, boom, boom. So they are very happy that the threat is gone, and you guys are heading back to Fandelver.
For sanity's sake, can we take a short rest after we get all of our gifts?
You can.
I thought it was Fandolin.
Fandolin, yes, my bad.
And then
Rest, short rest. There you go.
So what does the short rest do that resets you?
gives us back our abilities. It'll let me heal again, and it'll let me do my action surge and a bunch of other stuff.
All right.
I don't know what it does for you, but I know that's at least what it does for me.
I think it resets my rage.
Yeah.
So your rage comes back on a long rest.
Okay.
I'm not sure that it does a whole lot for you. Let's see. Whoa, hold on a second. Whoa, I'm glad I checked.
Restless attack. Restless attack. Oh, reckless. Restless.
All right, so here's all the experience you got for the Gnomon Guard. 650 gold. I mean experience. So
Nice.
that was the mimic and the guard post and the
We get to level up.
bedroom.
I get to level up.
So you do get to level up. But before we do that, you guys make it back to Fandolin safely.
Okay, cool.
And so he's not interested. Oh, actually, the hat of wizardry, he will happily take that from you.
Okay.
What is the value of that? It doesn't have one, so
300,000 gold.
Sounds priceless. Is he gonna give us his daughter as dowry?
You're giving us 5 gold for a wizard's hat.
no. The 5 gold was for the spell gem, as it says in the quest.
Gandalf's hat and pawn it for
You're gonna get
5
the head, or you're
silver.
gonna get a dozen eggs there.
It's got lots of sentimental value, but it's not worth squat. Is this Pawn Stars here?
Yeah, Pawn Stars.
This is Pawn Stars. An expert says it's worth 20 million gold, but I'll give you 15 for it.
Yeah, doesn't. He's got to turn around, and who knows who's gonna buy it.
Yeah, it's gonna take a long time for him to pawn this wizard hat in a D&D setting. Not wizards just wandering around all over the place. It's ridiculous. Okay.
All right, so you guys make it back. So now you go back to the quests board. I just want to get an idea of where you guys are going to be heading next week. Once,
Okay.
and you see that there are some that are.
I don't have the quest boards.
Here it is. Okay, so if we go to the quests, you've done the Dwarven excavation. You've done the Nomengard quest.
Yep.
So now you have. There's the loggers camp and Mountain's Toe are the two that are left. The other one is gone.
All right, Mountain's Toe.
The one with the
Mountain's
woman
Toe is the gold mine lines 15 miles north of Phandalin.
I don't have that list though.
So go to your library on the bottom.
Yeah.
And it'll pop up Windows and then find quests. If you click the word quest, it'll pop it up once. If you click the little circle next to it, it'll then add it to your buttons on the right.
It's already on. I already have a button over here.
Okay, then click the button.
There you go. Okay. So you got what, Umbridge Hill?
No, that's not there.
Yeah, it is.
There you go. No, it's not.
The Mountain Toe one is where we have to walk those people around. We just escort people from A to B. And we get paid for it 100 gold.
You should be able to open them up and read them. Yes?
And then Loggers Camp. That's the I think what's Loggers Camp?
See, deep in Neverwinter Wood, along the river that flows west toward the winter, is a logging camp. Every 2 months, Phandalin delivers fresh supplies to the camp, which is run by the half-brother of the Phandalin's town master, Harbin Wester. Barthen, the local provisioner, has prepared a new delivery. He needs someone to bear the supplies safely to the camp, return to Harbin Wester with a notice of delivery, signed by his half-brother, Tibor Wester, to claim your reward of 100 gold pieces. Sounds pretty simple. And the other one, the Mountain Toe, is the Mountain's Toe gold mine lies 15 miles. It's 15 miles. You don't want to walk that anyway, so.
Yeah, we got to get a whole horse then. Get a war horse. We'll just trade our wizard hat for it.
Northeast. Okay, the overseer, Don Juan.
Don Juan.
He's wearing them tight leathers. The tight
Magic Don Juan.
Just made the trip from Neverwinter to Phandalin and needs to be escorted to the mine. There's no telling what dangers lie between here and there. Once you deliver Raskin safe and sound, return to Town Master Harbin Wester to collect a reward of 100 gold pieces.
I like that one because we don't have to have any proof we did it. We just take him 5 miles outside of the city, bury him neck deep in a hole, come back and say he's good.
Fire ants get him.
He's
all right,
fine.
closed quest it is. We're getting some war horses evidently and heading out.
It's 15 miles. Who knows how long that'll take?
At least a half hour.
It could be days. Is it uphill?
So 15 miles. It's typically going to take you 3.5 hours.
Okay, that's really good. I could walk. It would take me 10 years to walk 15 miles in my current condition.
If we travel at night, though, we'll miss all the tourists. So
yeah, if we travel at night, no one can see us.
Exactly. We can't see them either. But
well, you can see people, and I'll just hold a rope behind you like an idiot.
That's true. I got the dark.
I'll just follow you like a blind person with my hand on your shoulder.
Monsters are 60 feet away. We're good to go.
I'll just use my wand of light, shoot a ball of light into the air 60 feet away. It'll explode. I'll memorize the topography in that 1 second. And then while I'm deaf from the explosion, we'll just charge through the darkness.
And you got little spots floating around in your eyes.
Right?
Yeah. It's only 15 miles. Nothing bad could happen.
All right, we made our decision.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and get you guys leveled up. I'm going to. So 3 is a pretty big one.
That's what
Okay.
I tell them.
To open, to level up, the best practice is to go to your main page
Okay.
on your character sheet and then find underneath it where it says class and level. It'll have your class, and over to the right there's a magnifying glass. If you open that, you'll do not click the button that says level up.
Okay.
Underneath it there's a dragon head. Click and drag that just a smidge down and let go, and that will pop you up a level. If you do not have the right module open, then you'll get an error message in the chat. So if it doesn't work, check your chat first.
Yeah, it didn't work.
That's on the main page?
I'm sure
Yes.
the correct modules are open. Was that where's my modules again? In the library.
Okay, so for you, Jackson,
Yes.
do
I'm
you
opening
want,
up the
do you want to
module.
go through that trouble to open the module, or do you want me to do it? It's up to you.
You can do it. I'm here in the menu though.
Okay, so the module you want is Tasha's Cauldron of Everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Are they in alphabetical order? No.
You can type. There's a search one,
Oh yeah.
and you can type it's TASH, enter, and it'll find Tasha's. All right, and scrambles. So scrambles to get yours. Hold on a second. Wait, don't do yours. I forgot. Did you want to do that cool sounding night thing we were talking about?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna have to hold off on yours because I had to buy the book, and I forgot to do that. So I will make a note.
For show.
D&D Wednesday 2nd. Here it is, D&D late night. All right, so level.
Okay.
Scrambles.
Says 1 level of class barbarian added to my Jackson, and then average hit points for additional barbarians levels for Jackson. That's all it said. Oh, okay. Choose a primal path option from list below. Path of the Beast, the Path of Wild Magic.
Wild magic, yep.
Wild Magic is what I want. And then, and then what? That's it.
All right, and so Scree went up. He gets 4 more hit points. Woot. And he now has 2nd level spells. So I'll go through that and I'll add his spells. And so you, Ron, if you go, there should have been things added to you. If you look in your abilities.
Abilities, all right.
In a chat, didn't it say you have like Wild Surge and?
It just said magic awareness, and then primal knowledge is optional.
Okay, so you also get Wild Surge. I shared it with Micah so he can know what's going on. Magic awareness says as an action, you can open up your awareness to the presence of magic. So until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover. And
so, kind of like the detect magic thing, but it's with items.
Correct.
Okay.
Or spells. Yep. And you can only use it a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, which right now is 2 a day per day.
Is that under my abilities?
Yes. features.
Okay. Features, right? Got it. And then the primal path is new as well.
Well, that just says that you pick a primal path. The actual primal path
Oh,
is wild
okay.
magic. Hold on a second. Let me
Oh,
see.
I see.
What you are. So I need to
It
code
says
Jackson.
magic awareness has been added too. Oh,
Right, that's what I just read.
okay. So I got it. I understand now.
But the cool thing is your wild surge.
Did we go over what? We haven't gone over wild magic though, right?
The path of wild magic. No, you can go ahead and talk about that if you want. Read that.
It says many places in the multiverse abound with beauty, intense emotion, and rampant magic. The Feywild, the upper planes, and other realms of supernatural powers radiate with such forces and can profoundly influence people. As folk of deep feeling, barbarians are especially susceptible to these wild influences, with some barbarians being transformed by the magic. These magic suffused barbarians walk the path of wild magic. Elves, tieflings, whatever that word is, barbarians also seek this path, eager to manifest the otherworldly magic of their ancestors. Okay, so I fit in that thing.
So I
So
shared Micah the picture. They have an example because it's freaking hilarious. Now, I didn't want to interrupt you, but here you go.
the choice of being a tiefling warrior.
So that is
It's an elf for sure.
obviously an elf, yes. But the Asimar and Genasi. Anyway, so you get Wild Surge, which is amazing. So what
Okay.
happens is when you enter your rage, you roll on the table. Here's the
Is
table,
it on the table? Oh, okay. Never mind.
and so one of 8 things is going to happen.
Okay.
So you can skim through some of those, and you can see they're unlike the other wild magic table, which is 100 things that are really random stuff. All of these are positive things that can happen.
Okay.
So, Micah, would you read number 1?
Yeah. Shadowy tendrils lash out around you. Each creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must succeed in a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 necrotic damage. You also gain 1d12 temporary hit points. That's awesome.
Necrotic, as in from the dead.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the nice thing is you get to choose what they are grappling. So not me, which is even better.
Yes.
Means that I can run through your vines of death and still be good. Plus, that extra HP is going to be beautiful.
Shadowy tendrils. Ooh.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what just happened to your chroma cam, but okay. So read number 2, Ron.
Number 2 is you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. Until your rage ends, you can use this effect again on each of your turns as a bonus action.
So every turn you can teleport 30 feet.
The rage, how long does it rage? I mean, how long do I know? How long
So,
would I know?
so your rages last, I believe it's a minute, or if you ever go one round, a full round, without attacking or without taking damage.
Ah, okay.
So you can't just rage and then walk around for 10 minutes.
Right.
All right, Micah, number 3.
Number 3 is an intangible spirit, which looks like a flumph or a pixie, your choice, appears within 5 feet of one creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you. Okay. At the end of your current turn, the spirit explodes, and each creature in that 5 feet must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 force damage. Until the end of your rage, you can use this effect and gain summoning another. You can use this effect again, summoning another spirit on each of your turns as a bonus action. Nice. Exploding force fields.
Exploding pixies.
Yep.
Distracted by that cleavage, and all of a sudden you're gone.
Exactly. It's that Julia Roberts Tinkerbell.
That's right.
All right, and Ron,
We've got four. Let's see, four.
4.
Magic infuses one weapon of your choice that you are holding. Until your rage ends, the weapon's damage type changes to force, and it gains the light and thrown properties with a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60 feet. If the weapon leaves your hand, the weapon reappears in your hand at the end of the current turn.
So
Okay.
basically, you can throw your sword
Yeah,
if you want
boomerang
to,
weapon.
and it comes back.
Voice.
And
And-
just Deadpool 2, it did that with his gun.
So that's a flump.
Ah,
Nice.
They're
creepy.
they're good things. They're good creatures that you
Yeah.
find, and they help you. And
That does not incite good feelings.
That's true.
I was sleeping, and that thing came out of the dark,
I shit myself.
would flump my pants.
exactly. Micah 5.
Until your rage ends. Oh, sorry. Whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before your rage ends, that creature takes 1d6 force damage as a magic lashes out in retribution. Something hits you, you get to hit it back magically. That's pretty cool.
It's cool. Number 6, you said, is until your rage ends, you are surrounded by multicolored protective lights. You gain a +1 bonus to AC, and within 10 feet of you, while within 10 feet of you, your allies gain the same bonus.
That's awesome.
So +1 to ACs. There you go.
7 is flowers and vines temporarily grow around you until the end of your rage. The ground within 15 feet of you is difficult terrain for enemies.
So,
Yeah, these are all pretty cool.
Yeah. And then there you go. That's what I'm talking. That's that distraction. That comes up to you and then explodes. You were not expecting it.
Yes.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed. The bolt of a bolt of light. I'm already distracted here. Let's X this thing out here. The bolt of light shoots from your chest. Another creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must succeed in a constitutional saving throw, or take 1d6 radiant damage and be blinded until your start of your next turn. Until your rage ends, you can use this effect again on each of your turns as a bonus action. So when you're doing this the first time, you're doing it, and that's it. And then after that, then your next things, all of these things, if they're stackable, you can stack it then. You don't have a bonus action. Because I don't have a bonus action, but I would have a bonus action if that were to take place.
Correct.
Okay.
So when you go into a rage, going into a rage is a bonus action.
Okay.
And it does, yeah, so now it's right. It does last for 1 minute or any of those other things I mentioned.
So the wild surge is another possible thing. As opposed to doing the rage, I can do the wild surge.
No, you have no choice. Anytime you go into a rage, one of these things will happen.
Oh, okay. So it's displacing then the rage now.
It's in addition to the rage. Anytime you go into a rage, you roll on a chart.
Okay. Okay, so all the other attributes that I gained from the rage is also still there.
Yes.
Plus whatever this one happens to be.
Yep. So you
Well, that's
still have
cool.
your strength bonus, your resistance to most damage, have to take half damage to most things, stuff like that. Yep, that's all there.
Right. Okay. Well, I need to do this thing more often per day then. That's my next thing I got to work on.
So, in regards to that, you are, let's see, as a barbarian.
I have two of them right now.
Right here. So actually, you have 3 now because you're
Oh, yeah.
3rd level.
Nice.
And you get another one at 6th level. You'll have 4.
Okay.
So right now you can do this 3 times a day. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. It's unique. It's different. And click. Let me fix that for you right now. 3. All right, there you go. So you now have 3 a day.
Nice. Very nice.
Yep. Yeah, so anytime you have like a tough fight like the Mimic, those type of things, you want to go ahead and rage. Micah, you also want to be using your action surge and
Oh yeah.
um, your healingness. Um, and you got your extra hit points. Yep, you're up to 36. Yeah, so you're good. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, yep, so you're all set. Oh, we do need to do your hit points. So you get a 12, so go ahead and roll a 12-sider, and I will roll a 12-sider.
Move my screen out of the way. Hit
Ron?
ya.
That's Ron.
Oh, my bad.
Oh,
Actually,
me?
we need to do yours. Yours is a 10-sider, Micah, so we can do yours too. 5. All right, so I rolled an 11
Okay.
for you. So that's better than what they gave. So what they gave you is, so look in your chat,
Okay.
and somewhere up above there it says average hit points.
Okay. Yeah.
What is the number in the parentheses?
10.
So it gave you 10. I rolled 11, and your constitution is +3, so it's 14. So you should have 4 more, so you go up to 40. Boom. All right, so Micah, you rolled a 5. I roll a 10. There you go. So
Nice.
you'll get there it is.
Woot.
So you'll
I
get
like that 10.
max hit points for this level. I'll make sure to add this.
Well, that's good. So our hit points have gone up then.
Yeah.
Up to 40. It was, what,
Yep.
27 before, or whatever it was?
Yep. And last we have Tricks. So let me get him up real quick. He's boom. So he gets expertise at 3rd level. And what that means, so besides his 4 extra hit points, so he's now up to a big 18.
Nice.
So Micah, look at his skills. Any of the ones that have yellow stars,
Yes.
pick 2 of them. Tell me
Okay.
which ones they are,
I'm going to go with stealth.
because it's going to be a bonus.
I'm going to go with stealth and investigation.
All right, so on his main page, his proficiency bonus is 2. So he's now an expert in stealth and investigation. So he adds that +2 twice. So if you look there on his page now, you'll see
Nice. 4.
his stealth went up to +6, and his investigation went up to +4.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's awesome.
You said I get another skill, you said?
No,
Oh, okay.
you don't get. I don't think you can get a feat at level 4, which will give you some skills, but typically in D&D you don't gain. Your proficiency will go up, so you'll get more. All your skills will go up, but
Okay.
that you're proficient in, when the yellow stars, they'll go
Right.
up a little bit, but nope. All right, guys. Well, hey, congratulations on your new level, Micah. I'm sorry that you. Let me check. Let me do one thing real quick, so that where is? There it is. So you're gonna get a special thing. Dismiss. We are looking for sources. No. Yes. Fighter. Here it is, and it was called a. Was it the Psy Warrior? I think it was.
It was the one that let me make another copy of myself or something like that.
Nope, it was not this. It was the Echo Knight. That's what it was.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay, so So you're going to be becoming an Echo Knight, and so it says here, there we go. So you get two things to start off with. First of all is Manifest Echo, which I threw into the chat. Basically, so again, it's a bonus action, and you manifest an echo over yourself in a spot within 15 feet of you. And it's so you can see through it. It's a gray image that lasts until it's destroyed, or you make a new one, or you pass out.
Yeah.
But the cool things is on your turn, you can command it to move, and that's for free. So it can go up to 30 feet anywhere you want. But if it goes more than 30 feet away from you, it goes away.
Yeah.
But then, as a bonus action, you can teleport to swap places with it at the cost of half your movement.
Talk about scrambles.
Yes.
Yeah.
You teleporting?
Yep.
Yep.
I teleport now.
Whenever you make your attack,
That in itself is going to scare the crap out of anybody.
Yeah.
when you make your attack, you can instead have your echo make the attack.
Yeah.
So using your rolls and everything else, it's the same thing. It's either coming from you or from the echo. And you can also, it's as if you were in the echo space. So if somebody moves away from it,
Yeah, it's got the
it can
opportunity
take
attack
an
right there.
opportunity attack against it.
Yeah, I saw that.
So that's
Pretty cool.
really cool. And unless I'm misreading it or missing something, which I might be, that's whenever you want to. It doesn't say that
Yeah, it
you can
doesn't say
only do it
once a day
certain
or
times a
short
day or
rest.
something.
Yeah.
The other thing you can do is called Unleash Incarnation. And whenever you take the attack action, you can make an additional melee attack from your Echo's spot.
That's awesome.
Now, this thing you can use only a number of times equal to your Constitution modifier per day. And there it is. There's it in the chat again.
Where's my con? So once. Oh no, 2. No wait.
Your con is
Con is
plus 2.
1.
Yep. So you can do it twice a day. So you can just make an extra attack. You attack, and then your Echo can also attack.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So I will get that book. So you'll have that, and then next thing you don't get anything else till level 7. But that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, so just double checking to make sure. Yeah, I don't see anything that says you can't do it any other time. So yeah, you can do it. The Echo bit you can do pretty much as you want. Just a bonus action. Let's see. You can use a bonus action. Yep. So that's cool.
Yeah.
I will have that ready for you next week. We've already got your max hit points. So thank you guys. I know we went over a little bit longer tonight, but it's exciting. You guys are level 3 now. Got a new quest going to be going on. We got some wild magics that are going to be happening.
Make sure we bring our shovel this time, right?
Yeah.
Yep, you're back in Phandelver, Phandalin. So before you leave, you can buy stuff, sell stuff. You guys are raking in money now.
Right.
You're rich.
Rolling the big time.
Did I give out your 50 gold? I did not. Here, let me do that for you guys. Boom. So don't forget, you still have Trix and Cree both have 30 gold. So they're yours to do with as you will. And then they have a crap ton of copper and silver as well. So
Right.
if you open up the party sheet, you can see down on the bottom it says party coins by description. I believe it should tell you. Let's see. Let me make sure I'm not talking out of my butt here. Yep, it does. So it tells you who's carried by on the bottom of the party sheet in the inventory section. So you can see Trix and Cree. So if you guys want to buy something, you're welcome to.
Okay.
Cool. Well, thank you for playing, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Any questions? Any comments?
Nope.
Okay.
Awesome. So
Good to
I'll
go.
have this up on YouTube in a couple days, and
Sweet.
tell your friends, email this to your grandma, and whatever else you do, enjoy the rest of your day.
Stay safe, guys. All right. Bye-bye.